Good morning. Welcome. Here we are at Intro to Wellness with doTERRA.
Good morning.
We are excited to share this presentation with you and help you get started on your wellness journey. So our goals today is to introduce you to wellness, and we're going to talk a little bit about all the different aspects of doTERRA.
So one of the things that I hear a lot is doTERRA is an essential oil company, and that's not true anymore. doTERRA is a wellness company. They started as an essential oil company 15 years ago, but they've evolved quite a bit. And really, they are heading towards being a wellness company, and they're already there actually. And one of the unifying themes that I use all the time is this wellness pyramid from doTERRA that talks about where all of their products go. And basically, what this is it's the pillars of living a well life and being healthy.
Mhm.
And it's nothing magical, nothing new. On the right hand side of this slide there, you can see it. And it starts with some simple things: nutrition and digestion at the bottom, movement and metabolism, rest and stress management, and reducing toxicity. Those are the things you do every day. They're the lifestyle things. And then above that, you get into the informed self-care, taking care of those things that crop up every once in a while, and then proactive medical care. And that's where you bring in your advisors of professional medical staff and getting your blood chemistry numbers and things like that. But this whole pyramid is things that you've already heard before. Good morning.
Good morning, Kim. Are you there? Well, we're glad you're here.
Yep.
We can't hear you.
We'll keep going. We were introducing the wellness pyramid, but the idea is that each one of these is important, and if you take care of the ones on the bottom, if you spend more time on the nutrition and the movement and the stress management and things like that, you spend less time at the top. So today we're talking about doTERRA. So if we take a look at the next slide, doTERRA has got products that fit into every niche of this wellness pyramid, whether it's supplements for nutrition and digestion, or things that help with metabolism, stress management and rest. doTERRA's got the whole gambit of things that go through the wellness pyramid. One of the most popular products, and one that Julie and I both use daily, is their Lifelong Vitality program. And what it is it's supplements for nutrition and cellular health. And basically, it's 3 different supplements, and it is micronutrients. It's your things like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B, all of those things that you get in some quantity in your food, but not necessarily the quantities that you need. It is omega fatty acids, which have been proved to be an important part of your wellness for a long time. And then it's cellular health, and that's basically just taking care of the normal processes that happen in your body every day. And it supports a ton of different ones, but basically it's everybody needs a little bit of a boost.
Mhm.
And this one's really kind of important to me. I did some research on this, and I did a class on it a couple of weeks ago. The food we eat and uh, that comes from the grocery store has all been optimized to be profitable, was kind of the bottom line that I saw. None of it has been optimized to be healthy. I won't say none. I will say the vast majority of it has not been optimized to be healthy or contain a lot of vitamin C. It's been It's been optimized to be profitable. We buy apples by the pound. So the goal has been to make heavier apples, not healthier apples. So that's one of the reasons why this lifelong vitality, this additional supplement is so important, because typical diet, we're not getting the vitamins and nutrients we need. Next slide.
We're going to transition into this video.
We're exposed to countless toxins every day. Every breath, every bite, every minute under the sun introduces us to substances that can be natural or synthetic that can impact our health. Products in the United States contain more than 80,000 chemicals.
I'm just realizing I don't
Most
think
of
they
them
can
are
hear this.
understudied or
Okay.
unregulated. Of the 3,000 chemicals that are used in excess of 1 million pounds a year, only 7% have been tested for safety.
Good news is that our bodies have built-in protections and filters that help us manage the toxins we encounter. But if your toxic load gets too heavy for your body to handle, it can cause problems. Knowing this, why would we ever allow toxins in our lives? Why would we use products that might harm us? Well, we don't always mean to. They sneak into things we use to help us sleep, clean our teeth, protect our skin, calm an upset stomach. Think about your bathroom cabinet. How many products do you use or consume on a regular basis that have toxins in them? We put them on our skin, we consume them, and all the while, there are actually natural alternatives. The Cure collection includes Deep Blue Blend and Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex for comforting relief to your joints and muscles. Frankincense essential oil and Correct X essential ointment for all your skin soothing needs. Past tense for easing head and neck tension. And then there's all the products that offer digestive support. DigestZen Terrazyme, DigestZen soft gels, peppermint beadlets, and Tamer blend. Occasional indigestion, stomach upset, and motion sickness won't stand a chance. doTERRA On Guard Protecting Throat Drops support the immune system and soothe the throat. Simply look at the labels of the products you and your family use every day, and then decide if they belong around your home or in the garbage. With pure doTERRA essential oils and essential oil infused products, it's easy to say goodbye toxins, hello nature.
Do a little tech transition here. There we go.
There we go.
So what is a toxin? What does toxic load mean? Toxins are basically things that place undue stress on your body. And toxic load is the sum of all of those things that you put into your body over time. Some of them are like heavy metals, are toxins, and they tend to stick in the body. There are others that are flushed out faster. But that toxic load is the sum of substances that goes into your body and accumulates there. This is really interesting. California just enacted another law where they banned another 26 chemicals in products. They had one previously in place where they banned 24, so bringing it to an even 50 now. But they are things that really haven't been studied. They were deemed by the FDA as generally accepted as safe, but no one really knew. And there's more and more studies coming out that they're endocrine disruptors. They are actually toxins. So California is kind of leading the way on this. And the United States has, we think we've got really good systems out there, but we're nowhere near most of the other developed countries in the world. Asia and Japan and Europe and several other places are really cracking down on toxins a lot more than we are. And the problem in the US is that we really just haven't studied these things. For a long time, we thought things like asbestos were safe. It was a great thing. It was natural. It was a great insulator. It was easy to mine. And, over time we figured out, yeah, asbestos is not really very good for us. And it's the same kind of things we're finding out about parabens and phthalates and bromated compounds and different things like that. So California is really leading the way. Unfortunately, the original law from California that bans the 24 chemicals goes into effect 2025. And then the additional 26 goes into effect in 2027. So between now and then, those are still pretty prevalent in your products. So the great thing about doTERRA is, like the video said, there's natural alternatives to all of these different kinds of things. And even this picture here doesn't even come close to showing it. If you think about the different products that you use and put on or in your body all day, it's shampoo, conditioner, soap, deodorant, beard oil, makeup, all these different kinds of things. And then what you wash your clothes in, what you wash your dishes in, how you clean your counters, all of these things that can add up to that toxic load. And doTERRA recognizes this as something that's very important for your health. So that's one of the steps in that wellness pyramid. So they have tons of natural products that you can use that don't have any of these parabens or phthalates or bromated compounds or any of these nasty things in it. That you can replace your grocery store items, I'll say. And in our house, most of the stuff that we have has been replaced, and we've been very happy with the performance of all of it.
Yeah. And this is where I get really grateful for Chris's background in chemical engineering and understanding all that chemistry and his perspective and seeing how a lot of those solvents have been used.
Mhm.
And this is what's so unique about essential oils. This is where doTERRA started, because a lot of people think of essential oils as just a scent, a perfume. And that's true. A lot of essential oils are used in those kinds of spaces. However, this is where doTERRA stands out differently. They're really working on creating a pharmaceutical grade oil, which is a term that is very different and very forward thinking, because we have a lot of benefits that support us, and we're going to kind of tie this up into all of it. But the three cool things about essential oils is that they are safe. There's a lot less side effects because they're bioavailable. Our body recognizes them, and the essential oils are the parts of the plants that protected them from viruses and things like that.
Yeah, I will add that this is true for doTERRA essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
When you're looking at oils not from doTERRA, I'm not saying that they're necessarily bad. There are some of them that are good quality. However, a lot of them can be adulterated. A lot of them can be synthetic. But what we're talking about here is doTERRA's essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate you sharing that. So that's why we have this standard CPTG grade stamp of approval. We go through a lot of testing to make sure that those oils are pure and available for us to use them in the ways that we do. So peppermint oil is one of those that is very popular with doTERRA, and just one drop is equivalent to 28 drops or 28 cups of peppermint tea. So it's very potent and can have a lot of, it doesn't take a whole lot. So that value of the oils, they're also very effective because they are so pure. And what's very unique about the oils and the way that they can support us, they can actually cross the cell membranes. A lot of medications can't because they're synthetic and they're water-based, and essential oils can actually support the cell in that area of the metabolism of the cell. So bacteria can't cross that barrier. They replicate around the cells. Viruses go into the cell and replicate and utilize our energy and that source
Mhm.
to be able to thrive. And essential oils are very effective in being able to do the same thing. They're able to cross those cell membranes and attack some of those different things. So that's one of the reasons why we like to use essential oils. On Guard is one of our blends that is designed to support our immune system. And so we also saw it in a lot of those household products. And then they're very affordable because it doesn't take a whole lot. A bottle can last you for quite a while. I had a bottle, I got into essential oils 33 years ago that lasted me for about 15 years. I was also incredibly discreet about my use with it because at the time I was going to college and I didn't have a whole lot of money, but that essential oil addressed my migraines, where migraine medication was so outrageously expensive that the essential oils were a lot more affordable for me in order to manage my migraines. So that's one of the reasons why I got introduced to essential oils, was that was an alternative for me. And I didn't have to deal with a lot of the side effects or going to an emergency room and dealing with all those things that my body would go through when I would take a medication. The essential oils were way more effective and usually like kept me from being completely shut down. So lavender oil is another one of our very popular oils that is really soothing and calming to the mind. And it's really great for wound care too. So like if you have a cut or a burn, lavender oil is a really great one to turn to.
So how are we using our doTERRA essential oils? 3 ways, and they're pretty simple. Number 1 is aromatic, and that is where they're diffused or inhaled. You can take a bottle and put a few drops on your hand, or these are roller bottles and you can roll it on your skin and smell it. Or you can put it into a diffuser where it's going to be diffused in the air, and then you're basically inhaling it. So aromatic is an easy one. This is great, especially if you want to get into a little bit of the blending and take advantage of some of the scents. There's a ton of different things out there. Whether you want your house to smell like cinnamon cookies or a evergreen forest, or all kinds of different things. So aromatic is one way. Second way is topical, and that is actually putting it on your skin, and it will diffuse through your skin. So this is a roller bottle, and it's got like a little roller bottle thing there. Try and find the camera. There we go. And you can just roll it on and leave it there, and it'll diffuse through the skin. If you've got like a targeted thing, like they'd mentioned the tummy tamer, I think it's just called tamer, I call it tummy tamer. They mentioned the tamer blend, which is to help with indigestion. You can put it on your tongue. So topical, you can put a few drops or a few diluted drops on your skin just about anywhere. And then internal, doTERRA's oils are tested and certified, and they are also intended to be used internally. Most of them, they will have a little a tag on them, like the ATI that you see next to the lemon oil, or the Zengest, that talks about that its internal use is intended. So add a couple of drops of lemon to your water or your guacamole. If you've got an upset stomach, you can use the Zengest.
And I'm kind of laughing to myself because this is actually the Canadian slide.
Yeah.
So Zengest is not in the United States.
No, you might know it as Digest Zen.
Digest Zen.
Yeah, caught that one. Interesting though. So this is, for our Canadian friends up north. Go Habs. But internal is one of the definite the ways that you take it. And actually, in a lot of the supplements that we talked about earlier, there are essential oils in there. It's combinations of lemon oil, ginger, ginseng, fennel,
coriander,
oregano, different things like that. So
frankincense.
internal is one of the main ways that we use essential oils.
So it's really cool. This is an image to just kind of give you an idea of how essential oils can support a variety of systems: emotional, respiratory, hormonal, circulatory, joints and muscles, skin and hair, digestive, immune, and nervous system. What's really awesome is that a lot of these oils kind of can be used in a lot of these different categories too. So, because they're pure, we can take them internally and use them in a way that is going to support our health.
Yeah. And this is part of the informed self-care area, like that purple bar at the top. If I feel like I've got a cold coming on, I can get some more On Guard into my system. And that's that's immediate, and that's taking care of myself. I'm recognizing that I have a cold. I have the products where I can take care of those occasional things. So I put the immune support into my body, and that helps with the cold.
Well, and so this kind of is the reason why doTERRA created this wellness pyramid.
Yeah.
Is you can see where it's at in the pyramid. So essential oils are really great to address those areas that may be disrupted. We need to kind of get them back in alignment. However, it's that lifestyle that also supports us in that. And this is one of the reasons why we're really passionate about this, because our healthcare kind of is distorted. It's a little more flipped in the sense that they put a lot more emphasis up at the top, and they don't really pay attention to all those other areas. So this is what we love about doTERRA is the fact that we can help people do a lot of preventative pieces and prolong their health and help them really have a quality of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why doTERRA? So we kind of touched on some of these different aspects. So the certified pure grade essential oil, the oils are tested to make sure that they are pure. And even though there's distributors that say it's pure essential oil, they would test it anyway. In a lot of cases, it wasn't. So there's a lot of companies that are out there, and there are some good ones out there. I will say that. But a lot of these companies that are out there selling essential oils don't go to the measures that doTERRA does. So even though that they may think that they have a quality essential oil, it may not be.
Yeah. I've talked to the people in the quality department, and doTERRA is doing all the right things as far as I can see, and they're very open and transparent with their testing results. You can take any bottle and look up the code on the bottom, and actually go to a website and see the testing results on them. It's fantastic. So they're definitely doing the right things, and I'm convinced that their testing procedures are top notch. So I have no doubts about that.
So the other piece that is really unique with doTERRA is their co-impact sourcing. They're also working with the farmers in order to be able to help them to survive. It's really interesting when you get into it, in the sense that there's usually a third man that comes in and takes the products from the farmers and then sells them at the markets, but a lot of these farmers aren't getting paid. And so that was one piece that doTERRA recognized, and they realized that if they can have a direct relationship with the farmers and make sure that their lives are supported, because this is where we're getting our products from, then they're going to do much better. And how amazing is that? I mean, so when you are buying a product, you are supporting the people that are giving us this plant. And it gets me all teared up in the way that there's things that are happening before we get that bottle, and we can be a part of this journey. And then the wellness advocate, but how you get essential oils, we have 3 ways. There's retail, there's wholesale, there's below wholesale. So what is that about?
So doTERRA has a membership fee, and it's kind of like a Costco. So you join the membership fee for $25, and then you get 25% off the retail prices. It's like a Costco membership.
Mhm.
And one of the biggest things that I hear is, "Oh, I don't want to sell essential oils." That's fine. You can be a customer and just buy what you want and be very happy like that.
What I love about doTERRA is that they put together these opportunities, there's free shipping, and then we get a free gift with when we first start getting involved with doTERRA. But it's really investing in our health.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
And there aren't too many places. I just listened to somebody who was doing V-Shred, and their emphasis is the working out piece of it and how expensive the products were, for her to continue staying on their supplementation. And when I got to introduce doTERRA to her, she saw a vast difference with the quality, and she recognized that doTERRA, this is their vein, is wellness.
Yeah.
And so it's another nice way to take advantage of a membership and get those discounts.
Sure.
And then just as a customer, you can earn points just by referring a friend.
Yeah.
So we have kits where you can save below wholesale price. They bundle up products where you can save even more, and they waive the membership fee. And even now you can create your own kit, but when you buy a certain volume, you can get some additional opportunities to save on shipping and get a free diffuser. We have a diffuser in every single room in our house now.
Except the garage.
Except for the garage. And I even have a diffuser to take out on the deck for the bug repellent. So,
yeah.
And then once you become a member, we have a loyalty rewards program. So when you're buying more frequently, you get to save even more. Quite honestly, I use my points for my essential oils because I can get the most bang out of my buck. So I buy the supplements and then I use my points for the loyalty rewards program. It's a really great way to get so much more out of it. And then every once in a while, they'll have some other sales, holiday gifts. Those start in November. So there's some really fun things. The BOGO boxes that used to be that every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they had a buy one, get one free. Well, they started to get a little bit smarter about the shipping impacts, and they offered a BOGO box. And I think they're even getting better about letting us know what it is, because normally it was a surprise, like, what are the next oils that you're going to get for free? But that's an awesome way to get so many of the oils into our home. Oils or essential oils with doTERRA is more than just an air freshener. They're really improving the air quality. They're supporting our health. And depending on what oils you're using, it can be calming, it can be uplifting. Chris loves his Motivate oil.
Love my Motivate. Yeah.
So there's really three types of people, which you were starting to touch on.
Yeah.
There's the customer. There's the people who like to share. So that refer a friend program is really awesome. doTERRA will pay you up to $599 a year. So it's like, I've been equating it to Kohl's Cash.
Kind of, yeah.
But doTERRA will pay you, and you can use it kind of like your points for the loyalty rewards program, and get free, get your products, cover your costs, and it'll even cover shipping.
Yeah.
Which is what the points don't cover with the loyalty rewards orders. And then there's the third person who wants to do the things that we're doing.
Yeah.
So as a wellness advocate, there's another piece where you can help support people in sharing this whole wellness lifestyle and the resources that are available for people's health. Like, what wouldn't you want to do to help the people that you love and you care about to have a better quality of life? So that's what we get to do. We share the education. And if that's something that you would like to do, that's something that we love to share.
So we do have some more education coming up.
Yeah.
We are doing a lot of classes in October. Our next one, excuse me, is on Sunday. I'm doing my Reclaim Your Health series, and in each one of those sessions, we take a look at one of the steps of the wellness pyramid. This Sunday, I'm going to be looking at exercise and movement and metabolism.
Mhm.
And then on Monday at 8 p.m., Julie does her class on living with essential oils.
I'm sorry, that was supposed to be living life with essential oils.
Living
but,
life with essential oils. Okay, I
s-
wondered what living live was.
Living life with essential oils is on Monday night at 8 o'clock Central Time. And this week, so those topics will change week to week. And I'm going to be talking about breast health. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so I want to talk more about what we can do to support our breast health. So I'm going to, as a massage therapist, I'm going to share some tips on that as well. We might touch a little bit on the reproductive system. I think that seems to be tied up in some of this. But men also get breast cancer. So I feel like this can be for anybody in your household. So please come check that out. And next Saturday, we're going to have an in-person event. We're going to have two. So in the morning at 10, we're going to have another class like this. You're more than welcome to bring a friend with you. And then following that, I'm going to be doing a Symphony of Cells class. So what is Symphony of Cells? It's a protocol that we use with the essential oils to support those various systems that I had showed you earlier. And I'm going to help you learn how to do it. So then that way you have another resource to be able to use within your home. And Symphony of Cells is very powerful. It's been really great for people and who have been having some kind of health crisis and get them through that. And again, bring a friend because we're going to partner up and let you demonstrate, have a practicum on the Symphony of Cells. So check those out, check our calendar out. We're going to be coming out with November soon.
I know, it's crazy.
and I will just say November is usually a BOGO month.
Oh yeah, it's a good month to have BOGO.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's a month of Thanksgiving.
Nothing official, but it usually is a good month for that.
Yeah. So moving forward in your daily life, we just want to be here to support you. And if you have any questions and want some more support, please feel free to reach out. We want to be that resource for you to get you to the right space.
You bet.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.